Straight, so they can try and match up against Gumayusi and Keria. Wukong, though, taken here, going to be going towards Owner, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them go towards a jungler here. Looks like this Vi's being hovered at least, but I don't think we'll see it picked up.
Yeah, and the Wukong is very interesting. You've got the Wukong, of course, the Ahri being locked in. We know how Ahri works. We know how strong they can be in that mid lane. But the Wukong specifically, it does feel like you do need a little bit of extra help just for those first 30 levels, but then you can start to snowball from there.
Going towards the Gwen, surprised to see this kind of coming in as much as we've seen it. Up nicely. Going to see the Sentinel coming across, though, for Gumayusi. So taking a little bit of that step back, still kind of offering a little bit of that utility that we were talking about. But
they're going to wait for the last pick to come in now here for the side of T1. And it could be a fasting Senna, could be a support Senna. We will wait to see now what they actually want to go for, because again, there's a lot. I'm just looking at T1's comp. There's an awful lot of damage right now. Like, you get caught out from a flank from the Gwen or the Wukong, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. That's a Kindred.
I actually think that this is going to be the Wukong bot lane. We saw it a little bit before in LCK, especially leading over into World. They've had 6, honestly, in for Ace's bot lane. But once you get access to Keria's ultimate, that's when you can go for the all-into 5-kid. And now, Straight will have to kind of play keep away or bouncer to prevent 5-kid from going down. But that's where you really see this bot lane come alive. And especially when they 5-kid and Straight struggled so much against DFM's bot lane, like dying twice. It feels like you kind of need that help, but we're looking at a potential dive here in the top side.
Yeah, they don't even need 6. They need level 3. They just need full access to QWE, and they're going to look to try and make this one work. You can see Lonely is feeling just that as he tries to make this one work, but it is first blood to Faker.
Owner actually sitting here waiting in the wings, just making sure T1 can push this wave in.
We'll land the route. It's a bit too far forward. You can see them over there. I feel like they're kind of telegraphing this a little bit with the Squire's Bloom. Say, oh, never mind. We're going to go in straight away. We're going to force the flash out from Straight as he tries to get away. The owner flashes in after him and picks up a kill. The heal has been used, but it was a little bit too late from 5-kid. And now he has to try and pick up this wave by himself.
Yeah, Dimitri trying to see if he can get the counterplay on top side, but Faker already moving up here to cover this.
And they're already covering it as well. There's no level 6 here from Dimitri. He's going to be a bit of a 2v1 right now for Zeus. He's got that needlework doing work. They try to get on top of him. He still won't go down. The charm misses, but it does not matter because it's the Spirit Rush. One more auto attack gives him the resets as well. Lonely will be forced to flash, but it does not matter for the O.
And this is something that Faker's been so good at.
데뷔한 지부터 뭐 1년도 안 됐어 사실. 이렇게 메인 그 탑자리 꽤 찬지요.
그러니까 팀이 좋은 탑솔러 퍼포먼스가 원래 잘 나오는 건 맞는데 저는 그 와중에서도 성장하는 속도가 좀 말도 안 된다는 생각이 들어요.
I don't want to get cancelled for saying something like that, you know. Well, we're going to see another engage, but Owner's already here. It's going to be a 2v2. Zeus is getting jumped on here, but they've already got the Kindred there. They do have the perfect timing with the Lamb's Respite, and they turn it back. My God!
And the healing that comes through from Zeus with the ultimate as well. That was just nasty. And do we get more on the bot side here?
I mean, this is getting tough to watch right now, Dag. The Ace just don't have a hope and a prayer for the first time. Alone is on the map. I see him and he just died. This could be basically an ace right now. You're going to see 5-kid trying to go for a 5-head play. Has to flash. Will keep his life. But dude, that's not your bot lane. You got to leave.
Look, I'm not going to lie. We might be looking at the first perfect game from MSI's. 5-kid, no! What? Yeah.
He had a 5-head play into a 2-head play. Didn't really work.
In these early stages where they can't just take over with plays everywhere. You see it in the replay here, right? You got the ultimate, not quite available for Gwen, but Owner times this perfectly. The damage is nearly there, like you can see it.
28 HP. That's trigger discipline, man. That's
tilting.
Oh, stop. that is, and you're so close to say. And this is the thing as well, is that like it doesn't just stop in top lane. They go, cool. We were 2v2, now it's 3v3, and we know we're stronger.
And you can even see Alone is down here to try and help cover, but only ends up giving more blood to the Blood God for T1 and 5-kid. I mean, just about able to get away from that, but
then he came back.
Yeah, mistakes were made, all right? Mistakes were made.
You see Owner coming down here, but I don't think there's much they can do about this if he decides to fully commit. We are going to see their Keria going in onto 5-kid, and that's just a lot of damage. They have to fully commit there with the Alistar, and this is now becoming a 2v1, which is actually in favor of Keria. He's never going to be under kill pressure, and he has his own, and they sneak in, get over the top. Owner gets himself that kill, and they delete Dimitri from the map. Keria is going to try and flash away and keep himself alive. He's going to be the first one to fall.
Oh, no!
Oh my god. Okay, Straight does eventually take him down, but that almost looked very bad.
I mean, that is very bad. You think you got Keria, but having that clone available just manages to skedaddle away from the damage, and now Alone's in trouble.
He's alone in name and in nature, because there's just nowhere for him to go, nothing for him to see.
Zay's already in the top side. Owner looking for Lonely.
I mean, he's going to
put one side.
Yeah, they're going to try and get 2 fronts now, and they're going to be able to get the ultimate out of Dimitri, but he's just got nothing there. They get the Cyclone down. 5K trying to just run away. He's been ignited. Faker smells blood as Owner, who was 1v2ing, ends up actually falling down, and Zeus, excuse me, picking himself back off that one, not trying to get the resets down, and actually now Straight trying to see if he can survive, but it's all inevitable. He will fall down, and that's going to be more turrets, more gold. It is
domination from T1, and I mean, look, our Owner goes a bit aggressive here, but does it really matter in the grand scheme of things or where T1 are?
I mean, he's the jungler of T1 is a level ahead of the solo laners from Maze. That's kind of explains everything. I will say, good turnaround there from Maze. Unfortunate that a little bit longer before the comes at this game, but maybe. But with the way T1 are moving around the map right now, I mean, you push mid, you rotate up onto the top side if you want, or you just kill Alone. You just kill him. You land the Everfrost. Where's he going to go? Absolutely nowhere, and that's going to be all the damage. And interesting enough that you bring up the lack of dragon stacking, shall we say, from T1, because when we were looking into them and how they play in the regular season, they just don't prioritize that objective. I guess Keria is going to try and just 1v2, but they can't go near him. But yeah, they don't prioritize Dragon. These notes down. This is amazing. But yeah, I'm very excited for that little head-to-head, and I'm just genuinely hoping it's a little closer than this.
And I'm glad that we're going to get the opportunity to just steal her from Valorant as well, where we just indoctrinate her into League of Legends through her TCL love and just take her away, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And then we're going to see Faker. He's done with this game. Flashing forward, getting the charm. They even have the ultimate from the Senna to come in. Shelly's still going. They're looking for the dancing Shelly. That's what they want. They're looking for it. They're going to try and kill her off. No! Shelly has died, as has Dimitri. And this is just going to be an easy walk-in for Keria.
He walked it in. He did walk it in.
By definition, just walked it in. But it does not matter. This game, in 18 minutes and just above it, is going to be done and dusted.
I mean, domination from start to finish. A starting to respawn. Do they win the 4v5?
I mean, away.
T1 are going to back away, but
it's hard not to be impressed by T1. It's like, and I think this is a genuine thing. It's like, look, you can speculate, you can see different things as Faker goes in, does Faker things, and he's just going to be able to get the kill again. But incredibly impressive just to see how clean, clinical, they just got diffed. Full stop.
But that's why, like, genuinely for like some of the top teams like G2, RNG, like I think T1's early game is terrifying.
Monstrous.
They do this against everyone as Owner will find the 1v1.
Here we go, 1v1 versus the junglers. It's very close, but not close enough. Dimitri, you got your wish, but Owner shall strike you down.
Yeah, he got collected, but I mean, realistically, like RNG we saw in finals, really struggled in the early game against top esports. G2 as well, not the best of teams in the early game. It's more their mid game / objective setup. So for T1, you can see what they can do with these early leads, and I think that's why so many people are terrified.
Here we go, the Vex finally getting in with a Shadow Surge, but you are all alone right now, and that's just going to be another easy kill. 3-22, 2 dragons, but as we established earlier, T1 do not care about dragons. They do, however, care about gold, and they've got a lot of that.
Yeah, I mean, 2 inhibitors down at the 20-minute mark, making it to 3 on the way. I mean, there's so much gold that you can take from this, but this is, you're just going to get drowned in super creeps.
Here we go, Keria, round 3. Does he die once more? It's the question. Is Dimitri maybe going to try and look for it here? Flash away there by Lonely as he ends up seeing Straight fall right before his eyes. Dimitri and Lonely running back to their base, but not even your fountain.
This is, you're just going to get drowned in super creeps.
Here we go, Keria, round 3. Does he die once more? It's the question. Is Dimitri maybe going to try and look for it here? Flash away there by Lonely as he ends up seeing Straight fall right before his eyes. Dimitri and Lonely running back to their base, but not even your fountain is saved. And that is going to be the shortest game at MSI 2022 so far.
Was a stomp. And that was a statement from T1. Saigon Buffalo made these boys angry yesterday, and they were just like, all right, we ain't messing about anymore.